Hey, happy Friday! Welcome to AFO Radio. My name is Mag, and that's my co-host Darren T from An Honest Mistake. And this is, of course, Pop-Up Stage. How are you guys doing? How are you, Darren?
I just came back from the hospital. I just did like one of those annual checkups. And the last time I did it, that was like, 6 years ago, maybe? Yeah, so it's been forever. So it's good. And the results came back really good as well. I am healthy, completely healthy, no weird symptoms or whatever. Yeah, so that's good.
Brilliant.
So with the pandemic, going around and all that, a lot of people are getting sick. I'm just trying to, at least find out, if my body is healthy. So that's a good thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. But I'm guessing with the sudden urge to do a medical checkup, you would have gotten a job recently?
No. Yeah.
No, okay.
So last week I was talking about a job, right? So they got back to me and, they said that there's probably a conflict of interest. So I'm like, okay, well, too bad. So I'm still, freelancing and, just doing whatever I feel like I can do. So yeah, if anybody's watching and y'all need somebody who, to work, hire me, okay? Anyway.
You need somebody to work.
Yeah. So anyway, we have a very, very cool show today. We've got a couple of new releases. We have, 6 or 7 new releases that you guys should check out on a playlist that I made on Spotify called New Malaysian Releases. So, these are pretty much all the latest stuff. A bit of everything, in terms of genre. So it's going to be cool. And that's how you can check out all these great artists. So, Max, should we just kickstart the bulletin board right now?
Of course. Now, every week we want to bring you the best of Malaysian tracks, and we kick off the show with our bulletin board while we introduce to you some of the latest releases over the past week. So what do we have first?
All right. So today, oh man, like a couple of really good tracks just dropped today, and one of them is called Nice. All right. It's Nice with an exclamation mark, and this is actually by Dasha Logan. And if you don't know Dasha is a great singer. She can do anything pretty much, and she is the daughter of a legendary artist. Okay, one of the members of Alley Cats. All right, so she is really, really cool. So let's check this track out right now. I'm gonna play it midway through. Okay.
That you could see the real man you want to be. Must be nice, 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 nice. Lying, nice, nice, nice. To yourself, nice, nice, nice. All the time. You must be proud of yourself.
That song
so
is nice. Yeah.
It really is nice.
I mean, Dasha is such a great singer, and that
She
track
is.
is really cool. And I'm glad she's finally putting like an album out. I mean, I know in the past she's put out, a couple of like short tracks. I know she had like an EP, but this is kind of cool that she's finally putting out a full album, and it's produced by international like producers, and with killer local sessionists, right? So
Of course.
yeah, I mean, it's good. So I'm actually super excited to hear, what else she has, because I just briefly had a chat with her about this song, and she was telling me that, she caught all these friends at the right time, and they managed to come onto the track to record and be a part of it. So that's actually really
It's
cool.
actually pretty brilliant because this album was supposed to be released like earlier this year, but due to so many things that were going on, if I'm not mistaken, the album is due to drop in about a couple of weeks from now. So maybe we'll see if we can actually feature her on the show, because it was supposed to be done earlier this year, but due to that, all the things that happened, we kind of pushed it back. So let's see. Okay, if we can see, we can have Dasha on pop-up stage as well. Now, moving on, what do we have next?
All right. We have this new one by. Okay, I'm just gonna take a risk because there's an explicit logo on there. But
oh my goodness, I'm so scared.
Nah. Okay, let's play it safe then. Let's play this one. Okay, this is by Sarah Cortez, and I think it's a collab with this guy named, or maybe a girl named Isa. This track is called Jaded. So let's play that right now.
Feel an ocean of life, taste emotion and time. We will rise, we will rise. Let's just dive in this time. Come alive, feel alive. Feel the beat on your chest flowing through. Taste the freedom and bliss, don't be blue. Time to stop your feet, now lose control. They say you only live once, feel your soul. Gotta free your mind, breaking. Gotta break the chain, failing. Gotta let it go, sailing. Gotta lose control.
I like how
Cool.
it sounds.
I
Pretty
like that
cutesy.
it sounds a little bit weird. I mean, like the chorus part, it sounds weird also because the vocals, it's actually reversed, so it sounds like, it sounds weird. But it's a cool song. I think it's a cool song. Like Sarah Cortez is a young, talented singer. She makes like these friendship bracelets and stuff like that as well. So that's kind of like her side hustle where she makes like these things. But she sings as well, and she was actually a part of a production course that I was on as well, but a different intake. So I was on the last one, which was intake number 5. She was, I think, in number 3 or 4 maybe. Yeah, so it was part of that whole online production course thing. So it's cool to be able to see her putting out new music, and that track is definitely different from the ordinary. But
It sounds like something that you can probably hear in a game.
yeah,
Sort of.
yeah,
Yeah.
it feels like that.
Pretty
It
cute.
feels like that.
Yeah. All right.
All
What's
right,
up?
cool.
What's next, rather?
Okay, so this next one is a new one by Maha Jeffrey, and he dropped me a message yesterday saying that his album is also about to drop. So this track has a very, very nice cover art as well. It's like a horse, and then there's like a rainbow coming out of the horse. Yeah, so it's kind of like a rainbow
So
unicorn.
is it a
kind of thing.
unicorn?
It's not really unicorn, but yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Anyway, let's check it out. It's called Silver Horse by Maha. Feels very punk.
Mm-hmm.
In the dark of the night, they come and take you away from your own. They cut their eyes out through the black and sink their teeth down to your bone. Yeah, you scream out loud, let your eyes unfurl, but realize you're alone. Claw your way out of that sinking hole, but you're much too far from home. So why can't we change. We'll find our way there. We ain't got nothing left to lose on the way now.
Nice. I mean, I
Very
really
nice.
didn't expect that, to have those electronic elements. I think, because people are at home, they're just kind of like exploring new things and inserting a lot of stuff into their music. So this is actually quite cool, fusing that kind of, the synthy sounds and like the whole rock-ish vibe. It's got a bit of an 80s vibe to it as well. I mean, that part in the chorus kind of reminded me of an Aerosmith song. So yeah, I think it's cool. It sounds good. Yeah. So yeah.
I think
so those
Maha
are the,
would do so well in Art of Speed of sorts, though. I mean, his music, his style, very, very apt.
yeah. It's very raw and just honest. And I think that's cool.
Yeah, correct.
Definitely Out of Speed material, yeah. But yeah, so
Absolutely.
if you guys like all that stuff, go on and check out the playlist that I made on Spotify called New Malaysian Releases. Now, if you guys want your tracks to be added to the playlist, drop me a link as well. Every now and then I will post on my Facebook wall that I'm collecting new songs and stuff like that. I'm updating the list. So if y'all have new songs, okay, now I don't want to put like songs from 2020. I want to put songs that you just released. Like for example, if you just release a track today and it's not on this major playlist called New Music Friday, where I usually pick songs from. If it's not on there but you have a new track out, drop me that link. If it sounds great, I'm just gonna put it into this playlist as well. So yeah, that's how you can get onto this playlist. All right, and
That's right. Now, of course, if you'd like to get on the show, if you want to get onto the show, you can just drop us an email to popupstagemy@gmail.com. So you've got two ways to get in touch with us, either through either get on our Spotify list, or rather Darren's Spotify list, or get on the show and be interviewed as well. Now, of course, it's time for us to introduce our guest for this afternoon. Now, Darren, you are super excited to have them back on the show. I think I spoke to them last year, and it's so good to have them back. Who do we have this afternoon, Darren?
It's so weird because last year I know I got them onto the show, but I don't know where I was. I know I was at an event.
You
I
weren't
think. I was at an
available.
event.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why. But yeah, so I've known these guys for a while now. I had the pleasure of playing with the drummer then. This was in 2012 actually. That he was here in KL. We did a couple of shows together. Then we were in Penang, and then I think 3 years, 2018. I think I was in Bangkok. Or something, one of those years I was in Bangkok, and then I was on his radio show too. So it's an absolutely legendary band, and these guys are doing it right. Music videos always look great, the songs sound great. So if you guys like dream pop, you will definitely love these guys. Let's bring them on right now, all the way from Bangkok, Thailand. This is the 10th Saturday.
Woohoo! Hi! Welcome, guys. How are you guys doing?
We're great. Hi, Meg. Hi, Darren.
You're doing good.
Yeah, still alive.
I love the fact that you guys are still waving.
We're trying to wake ourselves up.
So,
yeah, it's 10. Very early for
well,
us.
it is 12. It is 12:15. You should already be up.
Yeah, but it's
Like,
11.
you should
It's
be up.
11 in Bangkok.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how are things with you guys? How are things over there?
How are you?
Like up there?
Just right, go.
Oh, okay. We are currently very healthy, I guess, right? We're all healthy and we're vaccinated. Belle,
Nice.
are you?
Not yet. Still for my vaccination. Yep.
I'm sorry. Okay. I am vaccinated. Mom also vaccinated, right?
Yeah, last week.
Okay.
Very cool. I mean,
How
it's
about you
great that
guys?
you guys are vaccinated already. You know, because a lot of people like here in Malaysia, they are still kind of still waiting for their turn. So yeah, I mean, it's good that you guys are already vaccinated. So that's, you know, it's a good thing. We're all healthy.
Yeah, I
That's
hope you
right.
get there soon.
Yeah.
I guess no, Lalabelle and myself are the only two who are not vaccinated in this 5 of us right now. You know, so here's fingers crossed that we get vaccinated pretty soon as well. So how was things like working together this year? I mean, creating new songs, you guys, you know, collaborated for the first time as well. So
Yes,
that's basically, you know, the main topic for this afternoon. But let's talk about working together, being not able to actually work together in the same room.
It is pretty strange, very weird. Like the first time that we decided to make this collaboration, we like contacted Pisakon online, like fully online. But actually, we know each other in personally in real life also. So it's both hard and easy at the same time. It's hard because we rarely have time to like meet face to face. So everything that the conversations, every like communication is doing online. So it's not real time also, because sometimes we send these ideas in the morning and Pisakon came back to listen to it in like the next day maybe. So yeah, it takes like longer for us in like writing process than before. Yeah. Do you have anything? You know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I totally understand how it's like, you know, with you know, being in a lockdown and then working remotely. Because like for a lot of us, we are all very traditional. You know, when we want to record a song, we all jump into the studio, you know, and then, you know, we do our parts, right? And then it builds, and we're all physically meeting. So I totally understand, you know, that it's so weird, you know, having to send your music, you know, to people and then go back and forth. And then sometimes they'd be busy with other things and you want an instant reply, but you don't get it.
Yeah, like this one especially, like we've never like practiced like playing the whole song together even once. Not even once.
So it's kind of like a studio project, you know, everybody just puts in their parts and
yeah, like that.
So how was the like song? Like, I mean, of course, you know, you guys started you know, working together, but when did it kind of like start? Like, why did you decide to go with P.'s Kun?
Belle, do you want to take this?
Because this song is kind of like we written in Thai. We sing in Thai too. And then personally, I think to sing in Thai is very, very strange to me, because Thai words could be very cheesy when you think of it. You know the words, you know the language so well, and then it's kind of like cheesy to you. So we were trying to get like the one who we will like collab with, who can write the song in Thai very poetically. Yeah. So it's not coming out like cheesy, but still convey the music, like the message that we would like to talk about. And Pentagon is like perfectly fit because his writing like skills and style is like very poetic. And then I think like it's the best fit. And then the other thing is that P-Bombs and P5s already like know him well, like so well, because they're like the other band, they're playing together as well. The Super Cups. So the nature and everything, we kind of like get along very easy. Yeah. So that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was not
favorite.
Sorry, go ahead.
I said like he's my favorite personally. He's my favorite Thai lyricist. Yeah, so I'm really glad that we can work with him.
Right. Cool. I mean, I guess it's super important to kind of like have like relationships, you know. And I guess being in the music industry, everybody will end up being friends with everybody, you know. And it's a lot easier to kind of go like, hey, you know, let's do a song together, rather than, you know, to hunt for somebody who you don't know at all. You know,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so you've just joined us. Welcome to Pop Up Stage this afternoon. We're speaking to Bangkok-based band. They are called The 10th Saturday, and they just released a brand new song. It's a collaboration, the first that they've worked on, and it's called The Slow Rush, or rather Slow Rush, right? So I've read the background. I've read your background, you know, and stuff like that. So I want to know more about this song because there's nothing written about it. How did the song come about? You know, what was it that inspired the whole idea to collaborate?
The part that we're supposed to write English, and
Okay.
honestly, when I first read the songs, the lyrics, and I didn't really quite understand it.
Oh yeah. Very poetic.
Yeah, so yeah, we just take the part that supposed to like keep it in Thai, and then we just like we wrote our own like version in English, and then
Okay.
we just like, and then we read the whole thing again, and then we try to like make up the meaning of it, and it somehow like luckily that it works, and it gave a new meaning to it, and yeah, it became. Do you have any idea? Like, I don't know about like other listeners that what they take from it, the song, but to me it's about like uncertainty, like fear of relationship, of commitment, and like living in the moment and enjoying the moment. And P-bomb took another meaning also, right?
Yeah. I think it's a concern of the moral of you know, the people of my generation. I don't know.
Your
Yeah.
generation.
Yeah, yeah, I know I'm a lot older than you guys. But,
Sorry.
but you know, it's kind of weird feeling when we are thinking about there or not to go across that line in your own mind. Yeah, and you don't really know how to explain it. But yeah, peace gone, and you guys, you explain like something exactly that I want to talk in, you know, a word, but I cannot explain. But you guys did it.
Thank you. It's not like
Well, like the
it's
basic stuff.
basically about relationships. Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Cool.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I think-
it was written so poetically that you guys had your own understanding of what the
Yeah.
song was about.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I like P-Wom's explanation of, you know, fearing the unknown, because you really don't know what's going to happen in the future, isn't it?
Yes.
And yeah, that's kind of the situation we are in right now as well.
Yep, that is true.
Darren, you're going to say something.
No, I mean, I think it's great, you know, that like the song, you know, like has this kind of meaning, you know. I mean, of course, like, you know, commitment, relationships, you know, but the fear of the unknown, I guess that is kind of true. It's really such a tough time now for a lot of music artists and music creators that you know, I'm sure like all over the world, maybe not in Japan, because I follow this band in Japan, from Japan, and they have been performing, like they've been playing shows every single week, you know, so it's just crazy. But I guess, like, you know, for us here, you know, in Thailand and also in Malaysia, you know, the lockdown has kind of changed everything for us. But it's good that you have a song like this, because like I said earlier on, you know, before the show went live, I said that the track is such a dreamy track that it's one of those that makes you want to fly away, you know, and kind of like just disappear, you know, and be immersed with all the sounds. Because like I feel that this song is so rich in terms of like its sounds, you know, there's just so much going on. And you know, it kind of makes you feel like you're in a dream.
Yeah, our producer, his name is Frank, and he's in another band called She. He helps us a lot with technical, with ideas and anything. He's like he brought together like anything that we wanted to happen with the song. Yeah, so, yeah, we owe a lot to him. So like, thank you so much for working with us also. Yeah, and Darren, that was like really, really nice. Thank you so much.
So how was the song like recorded? You know, I mean, I know like we were talking about earlier, you know, that
online.
You know, it was all done online. So what was the process like? You know, was it? I mean, like, yeah, what was the process? What instrument did you guys start with, and then what happened in between to get to the final product?
The first instruments, of course, is the drums. So we kind of limited the number of the people in studio. So people went there alone to record.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then and then in a week it was like me and Belle and Pisakon. Yeah. It was like that, just like limited the number of people and wearing masks all the time except when you sing. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So
but what about like the instruments as well? So all
live
separately.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have to do like solid demo, like more solid than normally, you know, because we are separate. So we have to make sure that we get a big picture before we record it.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. All right.
Yeah,
So
like
how long did the process take? Because I know that it's gonna take a long time.
A long time.
Longer than normal, yeah.
Yes.
First we started this project. We have like face-to-face meeting at the end of 2019.
19? Yeah, 2019.
Yeah, before the pandemic, before everything started. And it's been a long way to come, because you know, every time we started to work again and the situation went like worse, we just go separate and we stop. You know, like when I record the drums, it was at the point that the numbers getting better, and I went to the studio. After that, the situation got bad. You guys stopped. Yeah, that's why it takes so long.
Right.
I guess this just was meant to be, isn't it? The fact that you started discussing this in 2019 and then the pandemic got in the way, and ultimately, you know, then you started recording again, and then the pandemic, the numbers went up again, you know. But right now, the product is finally done. So well done, despite everything that has happened throughout the year. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To me, it's kind of like this song. When you think of it, it's kind of like really a slow and rush. You slow in things and rush in to make it finish. You know, like because it's been like very, very long time in process of like things and such like that. Yeah.
Is this like the longest you guys have worked on something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. It is. It's 2 years, right?
Yeah.
And we're
2 years for one song. Crazy, yeah.
Now I'm planning to change some process. Now we are making a bundle of demos, you know, and we can like record in, you know, one day with as much as we could.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
But it's kind of hard because we are all traditionalists, we are old school, and we don't rehearse together, and we kind of get like confused. We're like running around like, what should I do today? What should I like? How should I send my ideas? Like, it's a lot harder than you think. Like, it's really like big adjustment for us.
Yeah,
absolutely.
True. I definitely agree. I mean, I understand how that feels, because you know, it's so much easier when you want to make changes. You just make it immediately if you're meeting. You know, but then if you are, you know, recording stuff and then sending it back, and then you know, then you have to get the feedback. Yeah, so it's just such a long, tedious process. And sometimes, you know, like people can get offended easily when you say, oh, you know, this idea doesn't work for this part. You know, and then it's just so easy to get like frustrated, right? So were there any challenges, apart from like the long timing, the delay and all that? Were there challenges like trying to make this song? Like, were there like arguments or, because you couldn't meet, right?
Oh yeah, no arguments at all. I think
Yeah.
no. No arguments because there's one argument about the English part that Pisakon he sings in Thai all the time. So this is the first time he sang in English, and there are some parts that he doesn't want to, he's not comfortable singing because it's not his mother tongue also, and we'll kind of push for it, we can't cut this part, we have to keep it, and it worked, and we kind of pushed him to sing it, and he did it and perfectly, and he kind of pushed him over his limit. But he's really cool about it. Yeah, he's really cool about it. He's just he needs more confidence in himself.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You guys sound like it's such a wonderful band to work with, though. No challenges. That's the only challenge we have.
Something that something that Bell and Phi didn't know, that Gon told me that after you guys tried to push him, he said, "Okay, wait a minute, I have to go to the toilet," and he went in there and he just take a deep smoke, okay, I can do it. In the toilet in your house.
Well done! Wow, that's how you know you're working with a professional right there. All you need to do is a breather. Now, Fai, you said that the whole idea of the collaboration came from people, but I just want to know, why specifically Piscon though? Why him? Why did you guys pick him?
Because we should choose someone and who is able to sing in Thai and write in Thai really good, and he's kind of a perfect songwriter. He writes very beautiful Thai lyrics, and his melody, the style of his music, his melody is kind of Oriental and Japanese, a little bit Japanese and Chinese, and I think it's really unique, and at first I imagined with his style and mixing with us is gonna create something really interesting. So I'm kind of glad that I was right.
It's always good to be right. Okay, so now that the whole process is over and done with, and I think based on your explanation of how the whole thing came together and worked out perfectly, do you guys see a potential of working with him in the future as well?
I'm working with him already, you guys.
We're not done.
I don't know. Because he started, he's my long time friend. So every time he started something, he always asked me to help. Yeah, I still working with him. Yeah, but with the 10th Saturday, I don't know yet, but as soon as we can do the live show, I think we gotta work together. If I still stay in Bangkok.
Now my next question is the fact that you guys, Fai, you said just now, right? You've never performed this song live ever from the time you've worked on it, right? So what is your biggest fear performing it live when that moment comes?
When that moment comes? No fear at all. Honestly, no fear. No fear. The only fear that when we gonna be able to play live again.
Back to the fear of the unknown. We really don't know that, do we?
We miss Malaysia. We miss Taiwan. We miss Japan, and we it's been 3 years already, right? When was the last time that we got out of Bangkok? 2018. I don't know.
Oh,
Seems
it's
like so
long.
far away, kan?
Yeah, it's so far away.
So here's the thing, right? What would you guys do first the moment everything is over and you guys get to resume life back to normal? What would you want to do first? Tour. Nice. Val, yourself? Same?
Yeah,
Mhm.
not
I'll
very
go
mad.
to the party.
Yeah, me
Yes,
too.
going to the party.
Me too. The first thing I want to do after the lockdown is party. That's it. And then tour and do all these other things.
So you're gonna celebrate first, and then we'll talk about the tour.
Yes.
Yes,
Celebrate.
we get inspired, you know.
Yeah. Mhm.
Now, working, together as a band in the past year, of course, was a bit difficult. Like you said, it took longer time. It was more difficult because you couldn't be in the studio and stuff like that. But what's the one thing that you took from this whole experience, or you learned from this whole experience of working together during a pandemic?
I don't know, Lord.
like you can do anything, like
Uh-huh.
we kind of like we find a way eventually, like no matter like how hard the situation gets, we find a way to get it like done.
Very nice. I like that.
Mm.
By yourself?
Thanks. You say something like, I think we get evolved a lot, So after the pandemic, I think we're gonna be like kind of stronger a lot. Yeah, that's what I learned. Mentally.
True.
Yeah.
Fine?
I think
you didn't learn anything.
Sorry. I think I gained a lot of confidence like in singing because I can't get Belle to come to my place and record all the time. So a lot of these especially lately when we write songs, it was my voice, and I used to get really self-conscious when I sing and record my own voice. I hate listening to my own voice, and right now I'm kind of getting used to it, and yeah, it's more tolerable to me. Yeah, that's.
I understand that feeling. Yeah, because like for many years, I've been recording stuff, and every time I sing, I just hate listening to myself. Yeah.
Cringe, and I kind of imagine how Belle's gonna sing it, how she's gonna sounds like, and trying to overlook my own voice, cringy voice, but yeah, it's better now.
It's good.
Now, over the year also, I think a lot of people picked up new skills, right? Like Darren, he learned to do everything from A to Z in terms of producing, making his own videos and stuff like that. As musicians, I'm sure you guys also picked up a new habit, perhaps. Did you? And what was it?
Mine is playing guitar, I think.
Okay.
Because lots of times that I can't get guitarist here in my place also, I have to do it myself. Yeah, so I kind of learned to do it better.
Very nice. Very nice. Vel?
I'm
Bike. You're riding bicycle.
yes.
You're right. You learned to ride a bicycle. That's cool.
Yes.
Seriously, serious bicycle, cyclist thing,
Yes.
every
Yes,
day.
That, kind of
Across Bangkok, she
off road, something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you didn't just, learn to ride a bike. You actually learned to go off-road and do all this funky stuff with a bicycle. That's pretty cool. Bon, what about yourself? What's a new skill that you picked up over the past year?
Dieting. I'm really good at that. And cooking skill. Yeah, I have a lot more confidence, because I used to be complaints by other that I cook something, it always looks ugly. So it's good, to improve my skills cooking. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice, very nice. But I'm just curious, how do you cook and be on a diet at the same time? I'd have to not cook to be on a diet.
Keto food, was it?
Hmm?
You were cooking like keto food, right?
Keto food.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Okay.
I'm not really good at it, so it takes long time. So it's so good to to going on fasting because it's not finished all the time.
Upside.
Yeah, I only have like one meal a day because it took like too long.
That works for you.
So because you have to wait for like the thing to really cook, so you end up only having one meal a day. So automatically you're dieting by accident.
Yeah.
He's on intermittent fasting forever because it's only one meal.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, coming back to the song, we really love your track. It is amazing. Now, for listeners, for viewers who actually listen to it for the very first time, what do you hope they feel when they listen to it?
I hope they can relate to the lyrics at least, and I hope it makes them feel like relaxed and like it can be an escape from their daily lives, from their stress. Yeah, and maybe they can like do housework while listening to it or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of that function to me. Like lately, the songs that I listen to, like I'm gonna be like doing something else while listening to songs that I can relax to. Yeah, I hope this song can be like that way to our audience also.
Very nice. Anything to add, Belle and Bo?
I just hope that it take you to someplace else, not like where, like if I already mentioned, like because like the world right now is like crazy enough, and then if this song just take you to some place that you can let go of what stress you out, it will be good enough. Yeah. Enjoy.
Nice.
Yeah, very cool.
Bo?
Oh yeah, I just went on YouTube and read the comment at the songs, like what people say about it.
Good strategy. You're cheating.
Yeah, you're cheating.
Yeah. Mostly they feel like it's kind of cool and calm to listen this song, and it's good because I think this is the first time that we did the song that kind of cool and calm. Yeah, because mostly we always like being fun or like being dark sometimes. Yeah, this is the first time that we do something that we can like lay back and listen to. So yeah.
Cool.
Very nice. I do think that the song does give you some sort of an escapism, when you're really listening to it, you get so engrossed in it, and I think it's so well done. So good job on the track. And I think it's time for us to preview the track as well, so that our viewers and your fans and whoever's watching right now can take a listen to your song. It's called Slow Rush, right here on AFO Radio.
มากกว่านี้ความจริงที่เหลืออยู่ความจริงที่หายไป
Very nice.
Yay, thank you.
Very nice indeed. Love it. I love it. Jay, who's watching right now, says the song is lit, you guys. So,
Thank
congratulations.
you.
Thank you.
Wow, he's
You know,
Well done.
Yeah, you know, when I heard the song, I was like, you know, this song belongs at a music festival. You know, it's
Absolutely.
one
yeah.
of those, you know, like Wonder Fruit kind of festival. You know, like where it's super laid back, very chilled out. You know, it's like a very hipster festival. You know, we have similar festivals here in Malaysia as well. So, you know, I think it's one of those that has to be at a festival. You know, I think it'll be perfect for Big Mountain as well. You know, like literally, it's. I mean, I've never been. You know, although like some of the guys have been. I know that it's a really nice festival. It's on a mountain and everything. You know, it's cold-ish, so it's definitely got that vibe. So yeah.
Thank you.
Nice, very nice. Can I just say that my son is a very big fan of you guys. He started from the last time I spoke to you last year. You know, Comatose is definitely on his playlist, and he's actually been searching a lot of your songs as well. And he was super excited when I told him that Darren proposed, you know, you guys be on the show. And he's like, oh my goodness, they've got a new song. So yeah, you know, also good job. I mean, he is definitely so into you guys. So yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, so we've spoken about the song. We've spoken about you guys working throughout the whole, you know, the past year, being in the pandemic, you know, being apart. What's the one thing you miss about, you know, normalcy or normal life?
Normal life. Of course, touring, playing live. Yes, playing live and just like get together and rehearse like a long time for like got a lot of people in the same room. Basically.
Yeah, right. The socializing is definitely getting to us. Belle, what about yourself? What do you miss the most?
The socialized part, because like I think like we human are socialized creature. So when you cut that part out, it's kind of like we adapt to it, but we still don't do it. Yeah. So meeting my friends, meeting new people, strangers, without questionings, like where are you been to? Did you get vaccinated as a people? Those kind of stuff, and then would you like get that thing to your home? So without meeting people, without have to worry about this.
Yeah, like playing in live houses, like it feels a lot different than playing in the studio, like and recording and like. It's like it's not the same. Like online concert to me, it doesn't have the same vibe. Like it's
definitely.
Not like me. Maybe that's because I'm old school. Also, I don't know. I just like I love the atmosphere, like being like with actual people.
Correct. I mean, if it's a concert, you need to like engage with the energy, in the whole atmosphere, right? So online, you don't get that because you're like, okay, are you bored? Are you listening to me? Are you doing something else while you're watching me? Kind of thing.
Yes.
No feedback.
Engaging so hard. Yeah, exactly. Bon, what about yourself? What do you miss the most?
I miss touching, you know, contacting people. Everything about contacting, especially with the friends, with the family. Sometimes it's kind of strange that we can only like say hi, stay over there, you know, come closer.
Totally understand.
I really miss that.
I think we're all going through that same situation right now, so let's hope that it goes away really soon, and you know, everything will come back to a little bit of normalcy by next year, I hope. I'm not even going to say this year, because I mean, half of this year has already gone by. You know, the other 6 will pass by even faster than we can even say gone. So yeah. So before we let you go, of course, we're going to play a game with you. It's called What's in Your Mind. So basically, we'll ask you quick questions and give us quick answers on, well, technically, whatever is the first thing that's on your mind. Okay. So you guys ready?
Yeah.
You've got
Alright.
nowhere to run. You're stuck at home.
So we'll start with Belle, and then we'll go to Phi, and then we'll end with Bom, okay?
Come on, we
So
do it
this
the other way
question,
around.
yeah,
She wants to do it the other way around.
the other way around. Okay, sure. Let's do Bom first, Phi, and then Belle last, okay? So quick answers. They are simple questions, really. Okay, so let's start the first one, okay? What is the one thing to turn to for a slow rush of adrenaline?
Ooh. Pizza. Oh, terrible.
I like that pizza. Bye.
Coffee. Coffee.
Well,
I have only dog in my
All right.
okay, next question. What's one secret feeling or a secret wish you had while recording Slow Rush?
Ooh. I wish it like becoming hit song. Yeah.
Nice. Bye.
Featured in like tons of playlists.
Very good.
hit.
Belle?
Uh-huh.
Make a hit. Okay.
All right.
She's got enough time to think of the answer. By the time it comes to her, she's like really quick.
Okay, the next
Next
question is, the past year has been, quite stressful for everybody, right? So what was the one thing that helped you pull through it all? What made everything better for you?
My cat. My cat. Yeah.
My
Why?
sewing machine.
Sewing machine, wow.
Ooh.
Good, real good.
Yeah, I learned to make my own clothes, and I started every day when I don't have anything to do, I just make new ones.
Oh, nice. Belle, what about you? What pulled you through? Family.
Nice.
Cool. All right.
All right, cool.
Now, talking about the fear of the unknown, if there is one thing that you truly fear about the future, what would that be? Bob.
Yeah. I think. Oh.
I'll go first.
You go first.
No, you go first. You go first. I think.
I think the uncertainty. Yeah.
Uncertainty. Okay.
Yeah.
Of what?
Fair enough. She's asking more questions.
I think we all have the
Uncertainty
same
of what?
answer.
I know he's thinking about it. He can't say it out loud. Okay.
Go ahead.
closed his
Go
mouth.
ahead.
I'll be fine though.
I know.
Yeah. To me, it's more personal because I'm going back to school by the end of this year, and my biggest fear is that I'm gonna fail. Yeah, that I wouldn't be able to achieve my goal. Yeah, and it's nerve-wracking because I'm gonna be in Vancouver by myself. Yeah, so it's it's scary to me. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Belle, yourself?
The unknown. I think it's what's happening now that will stay forever. The world of unknown. Either
Yeah.
because somebody's put you to be in that place, or
Yeah.
you are stuck in there. Yeah. So it's kind of forever, kind of unknown.
Wow. Okay, that's deep. True. All right, and our final question.
All right. Cool. So talking about, the fear of the future and fear of the unknown, how do you help yourself not fear the unknown?
Or rather, overcome it, basically.
Yeah.
My mind is silly. I go chatting in Clubhouse, complaining everything.
Yeah.
And it helps a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one
Makes me kind
way.
of relief. Yeah.
Good for you. For me, it's distraction and plan B, plan C, plan D. I would feel like a lot less it would feel a lot less nerve-wracking when you know that even though this one failed, to have backup
Yeah.
plans. Yeah, and distraction it's like you stop thinking about it totally. Just go do something else, go read mangas or something.
Nice. Belle, yourself?
It's similar to P5. Just plan, other options would be the way out. If it's to feel a little bit safer, a little bit secure. Yeah.
So there's always a backup plan. All right, brilliant. Okay, so we've come to the end of the show already, guys. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We're so happy with the release of Slow Rush, and once again, congratulations. Before we let you go, any last words that you'd like to share with our viewers, your fans, and everybody tuning in today?
Thank you, Mac and Darren, for having us. It's been really, really fun. And thank you for liking our songs. And if you haven't listened to it yet, please check it out. I hope our song will help you during this time. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Who always supports us.
Yeah. Thank you for having us, and thank you guys. Thank you. Chatting with people, even online, it really always means something. Yeah, it means a lot to us, and I hope you guys enjoy our music.
Definitely will. So once again, thank you so much from all of us. You guys stay safe and take care of yourself. Hopefully the next time we have a conversation with you, it won't be online only lah, okay? I'm keeping it positive right now, but in the meantime, you guys take care and do keep in touch. Bye now.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
There you go, all the way from Bangkok. So we were chatting with them. If you think that it's difficult over here, it's difficult everywhere, I guess, isn't it? We just don't know what everyone's going through. So yeah, but I love chatting with them. It was the same the first time, and it's the same today as well. It's just so fun, so much energy and so much passion that comes through everything they say. So it was wonderful. So now, guys, if you'd like to be part of the show on Pop-Up Stage, all you got to do is actually drop us an email to popupstagemy@gmail.com, and we'll get back to you. And it's time for us to wrap up the show with our pop-up picks. So what are the two tracks that we have this afternoon?
The two tracks that you guys should definitely check out would be, let's do this first one, okay? If you guys don't know what hyperpop is, you will know after this, okay? But let's listen to this track real quick. Hopefully there's no cussing, but I just had to at least put out a disclaimer first. So this is Claudia Tan. She's a new artist, but she's also a writer and an author. So she's written a series of books that has just been she's just got a publishing deal in the States, and it's going to be published soon. And it's going to be made into a movie as well. So she just got a movie deal, which is really, really cool. And she's a great writer, obviously, and she's also a great singer too. So let's check it out. This is her brand new one. It's called Nice Guy. It's basically about guys that pretend to be nice. All right, let's check it out.
There's about a couple billion people in the world out there. I think I have a couple options for a love affair, and yet somehow I got unlucky with you. You sweet and funny and you're giving me great energy. You say you wanna protect me, you are safe with me. Who knew you were just full of it. You think you're such a fucking nice guy. You want me only if I put it out tonight. I'm not gonna apologize for turning you down. Maybe if you were such a nice guy, you probably have a girl by now. Okay, I tell you I need some space, but you ain't down.
Yeah, so, if you guys like that one, just go on, listen to it. It's one of those cool, feel-good songs, and that's what hyperpop is about, It's about having lyrics that don't that are a little bit playful, and it's not overly serious. And, it's very colloquial as well. So I think that's what's cool about it. And it's also the sounds, like the distorted like vocals and all these like weird sounds. If you listen on to that song,
she's got a really good voice though. Very nice.
Yeah. She's cool. She's not actually performed live that many times before, but her tracks are doing very well online, which is great. So I would definitely want to see her live, right? But yeah, so we've got. Sorry.
No, for sure.
Yeah, so I think let's check this next one out. This one, also another with the explicit sign. This one it's by Adam Cactus. Okay, now Adam Cactus is a young singer-songwriter. He was in like the Malaysian debate team and all that stuff, and he was actually a student of mine when I taught him when I did my training in a school, right? So he was one of my students. At that time he was only 14, and he was so inspired by what I did in class, because I played like the guitar and stuff, told him about music and all that. So he ended up picking up music as well. So his track, I'm not sure if this track is produced by Reckless Escapades, but I know that his first one was. So let's check it out. This is Adam Cactus with a brand new one called Right Now.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep you on a toes, y'all. Keep you on a toes, y'all. You know that I never gotta tell ya. I just wanna take your fucking clothes out. Take your fucking clothes out. I just wanna fuck you till the morning now. Oh baby, if you ask me, I tell you.
Bad boy,
baby, let's face it, that's one thing you won't do. Let you know how to think of right now, right now. Give a fuck about nothing down. You know I like it, the way that you give it.
I think it's a it's a cool track. With the distorted vocals and all that. It's different for sure, but like I said, if you guys like that stuff, if y'all like to check out new music, go on. New Malaysian releases is the playlist to look out for on Spotify. You can add the playlist to your favorites and make it the playlist, because it gets updated all the time, not just on Fridays but throughout the week as well. All right, so there's over there's 158 songs now. I'm sure by the end of the year we would have 300 to 400, I'm sure. Yeah. So I hope you guys have enjoyed your time just listening to us and listening to all this cool music coming out from Malaysia, and of course our friends from Bangkok, the 10th Saturday. Their track is available on all the streaming platforms already. Slow Rush, that is the name of that track. So go on, follow them, do all that good stuff. So I think that concludes our show, and next week we are going to be talking to another regional artist, which is quite cool. So you'll find out real soon. But in the meantime, please, tell your friends about Pop-Up Stage, and if you want to get your music to Pop-Up Stage, all you need to do is just drop us that email, popupstagemy@gmail.com. And share this video, like it, and just tell people about this show.
Absolutely. Absolutely, of course. So we will see you next week. Now, of course, if you're keeping up with what the latest news is, of course, we go into an enhanced MCO starting on the 3rd. So do take care and stay safe. And if you have nowhere to be, if you don't need to go outside, just stay at home for a little while. Okay, we're all in this together. And if you do need help, it's okay to reach out for help, okay? Because it can be very troubling times this time, and there are a lot of problems that we face each and every day. So reach out for help. If you don't want to reach out to a friend or someone, there's always organizations like Befrienders and stuff like that they can provide you that ear to listen to and provide you with that little help that you need as well. All right. So till we see you again next week, we want to wish you a fantastic weekend ahead and a great week to start July as well. It's already a brand new month. For now, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you next week, same time, same place, right here on AFO Radio. Bye bye.